Hello, so I'm going to go over our Lab 5 stomate data and what you need to do for this assignment. And so on the Canvas page for Lab 5, there's a document that goes kind of in detail on how to do each of these things, but it's from the Bio 1, so Gen Bio 1, the first lab when you had to do that last semester. And so that's put in there so you have kind of a printout of the different steps you need to do. But again, that's specific to a different lab. But it still may be very helpful. So you can take a look at that. And then I'll walk through what you need to do with this data. All right, and so you want to download it from Google Sheets first and be working within Microsoft Excel. So that's what I have here. And I do have the Excel version that you can download right on Canvas as well. So we have our 5 different groups that are experimental groups. So the positive control, the negative control, no potassium in the buffer, ABA in the buffer, and then this was the regular buffer, but with blue light. And so the first thing we want to do is find the averages and standard deviations, so the means of each of these groups. And so you have boxes ready to go with means. And so you're going to want to do equals, average, and Excel will kind of pop up the function for you as you get to it. You have to have that parentheses there, and then you're going to highlight your data. And so you'll want to get that whole column in there. Then you'll put a parentheses afterwards and press return. And so this will give you the average of all these numbers here. And then you'll also want to find the standard deviation. And so this is a measure of kind of how much variation we see in the data. Again, you'll do equals because we're going to do a function. Then you can start typing. Here's our STDEV. You can use that one, and we'll highlight this column of data and press return. All right, so this gives us our mean and our standard deviation. And we can do that for each column. There's also kind of a shortcut you can do. So if you just highlight these two, we can pull it across and our colors will go away, but it will give us the averages. So you can see it's done this column here, the average here. And then this is going to be the standard deviation. So if you click on the cell itself and then go up to this formula bar here, it'll show you what is being highlighted. So you can check and make sure that, when you did that drag and it copied over, what you expected to copy over. And again, to do that, you highlight that first mean and standard deviation. Then you're going to put your cursor right on this little green box on the bottom corner here, and it's going to turn into an X in black. Click on it and just pull it across, and that's going to copy the formula you put in here, and it's going to do it for the columns above. All right, so that gives us all our means and standard deviations. We're going to make a graph of that, and we're also going to do some t-tests to figure out the differences.